I think the car sector, because of EVs, has never seen so much excitement for the last 50 years. So you've got the entire Western car making industry being taken aback at the speed at which Chinese electric vehicle makers like BYD and NIO are advancing. Last week, you saw Fisker filing for bankruptcy. The US has 100% tariffs on Chinese EV makers, and Europe recently proposed up to 48% tariffs. Rivian, just in 2021, was worth more than Volkswagen. Now Volkswagen is rescuing Rivian with a 5 billion phased bailout. So there's a lot going on in the EV sector. And add to that, consumers aren't buying EVs as much as companies thought. So the background to Volkswagen is that Volkswagen has fallen behind in two areas, on electric vehicles themselves, but also on autonomous driving and other software within the car. And Rivian is strong on both. So this investment helps VW both in terms of autonomous driving and electric vehicles. But of course, VW is way behind. If you look at the global car market, there's about 89 million cars going to be sold in 2024, according to our forecasts. And 42 and only about 15% of them are going to be electric vehicles. But within those electric vehicles of about 12 million vehicle sales, 40% are going to be made in China. And that means Western companies, both Tesla, VW, and others, are falling behind. VW share in battery electric vehicles in 2024, we estimate that to be just 8%, whereas BYD is on 15% and Tesla might finish the year on 16%.
Further clarification on the position here for Volkswagen, because you're making it very clear that the announcement with Rivian is a positive for the German automaker just because they have struggled in this space. However, ultimately, when will this investment in Rivian pay off for VW, given that, as you're saying, they're so far behind in the EV race?
Well, I think it'll take a long time to pay off because Rivian doesn't. Rivian makes premium cars. Some of their SUVs are priced at $70,000. They make premium cars just at the time when the EV market is going mass market. And one of the threats is very, very cheap Chinese-made battery electric vehicles, very, very cheap and high tech. So I think whilst this is a catch-up move for VW, I think it could take several years for it to make an impact on its revenues.